Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore Raichur District, Karnataka State, the power hub of the state. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. Raichur is a prominent administrative district in the northeastern part of Karnataka, famously known as the Doab, land between two rivers. It is strategically positioned between the Krishna and Tungabhadra rivers, a location that has made it a prize for empires throughout history. Today, it is recognized primarily for its massive contribution to the state's power grid through thermal and hydroelectric projects, earning it the moniker the power hub of the state. Beyond industry, it is a land of spiritual heritage, ancient inscriptions, and vast agricultural productivity. Geographically, Raichur is situated in the northern part of Karnataka. It is bordered by the Kalaburagi district to the north, Yadagiri district to the northwest, Koppal district to the west, and Bellary district to the south. To its east, it shares a state border with Telangana, Mahabub Nagar, and Jugulamba Gadwal districts, and Andhra Pradesh, Kurnool district. Its central coordinates are approximately 16.21 degree N latitude and 77.35 degree E longitude, placing it firmly within the Deccan Plateau. The history of Raichur is defined by the Raichur Doab, which was a frequent bone of contention between the Vijayanagara Empire and the Bahmani Sultanate, and later the Adil Shahi dynasty of Bijapur. However, its history stretches much further back to the Mauryan Empire. The Maski edict found here was the first to identify Emperor Asoka by name. The iconic Raichur fort built by the Kakasiyas in 1294 CE stands as a testament to the numerous sieges and cultural shifts the region has endured over, namely, a millennium. Raichur experiences a semi-arid climate characterized by high temperatures and relatively low rainfall. Summers, March to June, are particularly intense, with the temperatures often soaring above 40 degrees C, 104 degree F, making it one of the hottest districts in Karnataka. The monsoon season brings moderate relief from July to September, while the winter months, November to February, are pleasant and dry, with temperatures ranging between 15 degrees C and 30 degrees C, providing the best time for tourism. While Raichur does not currently have a functional commercial airport, the nearest major airports are Rajiv Gandhi International Airport in Hyderabad, approximately 200 km, and Hubballi Airport, approximately 250 km. In contrast, the railway network is excellent. Raichur railway station is a major junction on the Gundakkal-Solapur line, connecting it directly to Mumbai, Chennai, Bangalore, and Hyderabad. The district is well linked by roadways with National Highways 150 and state highways, providing seamless connectivity to neighboring states and districts. According to the last census, Raichur district has a population of approximately 1.9 million people. The demographic profile is predominantly rural, with about 75% of the population residing in villages and engaged in agriculture. The sex ratio is roughly 983 females per 1000 males, and the district shows a diverse mix of age groups, though it faces challenges in literacy rates compared to the southern districts of Karnataka. The people of Raichur are known for their resilience and traditional hospitality. Hinduism is the majority region with a strong presence of the Lingayat community whose philosophy deeply influences the local culture. There is also a significant Muslim population contributing to a syncretic cultural fabric along with smaller Christian and Jain communities. Religious harmony is a hallmark of the district, visible in the shared celebration of various festivals and the presence of diverse places of worship. Kannada is the official language and the primary tongue spoken by the majority of the population. However, due to its proximity to the borders of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, Telugu is widely understood and spoken in several pockets. Additionally, Urdu is spoken by the Muslim community, and Marathi and Hindi are understood by many locals involved in trade and commerce, reflecting the district's role as a cross-cultural junction. Raichur is a vibrant center for folk arts and classical tradition. It has made significant contributions to Dasa Sahitya, devotional literature, with renowned Haridasas like Jagannathan Das hailing from the region. Local folk forms like Bayalata, open air theatre, and Dollukunita are popular during village fairs. The district culture is also reflected in its intricate handloom weaving and traditional festivals like Yugadi, Moharam, and Dasara, which are celebrated with great fervor. The district has seen a steady rise in educational infrastructure. It is home to the University of Agricultural Sciences UAS, Raichur, which is a premier institution for research in dry land farming. There are several government and private engineering, medical, and degree colleges, such as the Raichur Institute of Medical Sciences (RIMS). While primary education reach has improved, the district continues to focus on enhancing higher education quality and vocational training to support its industrial needs. The cost of living in Raichur is relatively low compared to Tier 1 cities like Bangalore. Housing and local produce, especially rice and vegetables, are quite affordable because they are grown locally. However, the cost of electricity and certain manufactured goods is standard. The primary reason for the lower cost of living in the district's agrarian economy and the lack of high pressure real estate demand found in major IT hubs. The per capita income in Raichur is moderate, primarily driven by the agriculture sector and the gold mining industry. While it lags behind the state average of Karnataka, the presence of the thermal power plant and the Hutti gold mines provides a steady economic base for many families. Residents and businesses are subject to standard Indian tax laws, including GST for trade and professional taxes for salaried employees, which contribute to the district and state revenue. Raichur is governed by a district collector DC and falls under the Gulbarga division. In the political sphere, it has one Lok Sabha constituency, Raichur reserved for ST. It contains 7 assembly constituencies: Raichur City, Raichur Rural, Manvi, Devadurga, Lingsugur, Sindhanur, and Maski. Politics here is highly competitive, often revolving around issues of irrigation, water rights for the Doab, and developmental projects for the Kalyana Karnataka region. As part of the Kalyana Karnataka, formerly Hyderabad Karnataka region, Raichur benefits from special status under Article 371J of the Indian Constitution. This provides the district with reserved quotas in education and government jobs, as well as special development grants. Other major programs include the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, MGNREGA, and specific state-led irrigation schemes designed to maximize the utility of the Tungabhadra and Krishna waters. Raichur is defined by its rivers. The Krishna River flows along the northern border, while the Tungabhadra River flows along the southern border. These rivers are the lifelines of the district, providing water for the massive Raichur thermal power station and feeding a vast network of canals that irrigate the rice bowl of the state. While there are no major commercial navigation waterways, the river basins are critical for local ecology and transport via small ferries in certain rural areas. For administrative efficiency, the district is divided into 3 revenue subdivisions: Raichur, Lingsugar, and Sindhanur. These are further divided into 7 taluks, local administrative blocks: Raichur, Manvi, Sindhanur, Devadurga, Lingsuguru, Maski, and Sarwar. The decentralized structure allows the government to manage the diverse needs of both the industrial centers and the remote agricultural belts. The district is incredibly rich in natural resources, the most notable being gold and fertile soil. The black cotton soil found here is ideal for agriculture, while the granite deposits are used extensively in construction. Water is another abundant natural resource, harnessed for both irrigation and the generation of hydroelectric and thermal power, making the district self-sufficient in many raw materials. Raichur offers a blend of historical and natural sites. The Raichur Fort is a must-visit for its massive stone architecture and Persian inscriptions. Maski is world-renowned for its Ashokan edicts. For spiritual seekers, the Raghavendra Swami Mud at Mandralayam is just across the border, readily accessible from Raichur. And the Narda Gadde and Korma Gadde islands in the Krishna River are Srini pilgrimage spots. The nearby Jalihal and Lingsugar areas also hold ancient temple ruins. Raichur city is the primary urban center and district headquarters. Sindhanur is known as the paddy city due to its massive rice production. Manvi is famous for its literary heritage, and the Kalmatan temple. Hutti is a splendid township built around the gold mines. Other significant towns include Lingsugar, Devadurga, and Maski, each serving as a hub for the surrounding rural villages and local commerce. The primary employers in the district are the KPCL, Karnataka Power Corporation Limited, and the Hutti Gold Mines. Agriculture remains the largest employer for the rural workforce. With the rise of the rice mills in Sindanur and Raichur, the agro-processing industry offers significant jobs. There is also a growing sector in retail, education, and healthcare as Raichur city expands its urban footprint. Raichur is the only place in India with a functional gold mine at Hutti. The Hutti Gold Mines Limited (HGML) is a state-owned enterprise that extracts and processes gold ore. Apart from gold, the district has significant deposits of copper, iron ore, and high-quality granite. The mining sector is a major contributor to the district's economy and provides specialized industrial employment. The industrial landscape is dominated by the Raichur Thermal Power Station (RIPs) at Sakti Nagar and the Yarmaras Thermal Power Station (YTPS). These plants are the backbone of Karnataka's energy security. Additionally, the district has a thriving agro industry, specifically rice milling. Small and medium enterprises (SMEs) focused on cotton ginning, oil extraction, and granite processing also form a significant part of the industrial sector. Known as the rice bowl of Karnataka, Raichur produces massive quantities of Sona Masuri rice. The irrigation provided by the Tungabhadra left bank canal has transformed the region. Besides rice, farmers grow cotton, groundnut, pulses, and sunflower. The University of Agricultural Sciences in Raichur plays a key role in introducing drought resistant crops and modern farming techniques to the local farmers. The trade and commerce is in Raichur revolve around agricultural commodities and minerals. The Agricultural Produce Market Committee (APMC) in Raichur and Sundanur are among the largest in the state, handling tons of cotton and paddy daily. The district also exports gold and processed granite. Local markets are vibrant, serving as the primary exchange points for both local produce and consumer goods from neighboring states. There is a significant potential for investment in the renewable energy sector, particularly solar power, given the district's high heat and sunlight levels. The agro-processing sector, including cold storage and advanced rice milling units, is another lucrative area. Government incentives for the Kalyana Karnataka region make it an attractive destination for entrepreneurs looking to set up manufacturing units near a steady power source. The district follows the legal framework of the state of Karnataka and the Union of India. Business operations require a standard license from the municipal corporation or rural local bodies. Environmental regulations are particularly stringent for the thermal plants and mining operations at Hutti to ensure that the ecological balance of the Krishna Tungabhadra basin is maintained. Infrastructure in Raichur is focused on supporting its heavy industries. Roads connecting the power plants and mines are generally well maintained. The rail infrastructure is robust, catering to both passenger travel and the transport of coal for the thermal plants. While urban infrastructure in Raichur city is improving with better sewage and water supply, some rural areas are still seeing ongoing development in road connectivity. The Indian rupee INR is the sole currency. Raichur is well served by all major nationalized banks like State Bank of India, Canara Bank, and Bank of Baroda, as well as private players like ICICI and HDFC. ATMs are widely available in cities and larger towns in rural areas. The Pragati Krishna Gramin Bank plays a vital role in providing credit and banking services to farmers. Accommodation options in Raichur range from budget lodges to mid range hotels suitable for business travelers and tourists. Most hotels are clustered around the railway station and the city center. For those visiting the Hutti gold mines or RTPS, specialized guest houses are often maintained by the respective corporations, while luxury five-star hotels are absent. The existing hotels provide clean, comfortable, and air conditioned rooms. Obtaining a local SIM card is straightforward for Indian citizens with an Aadhaar card. Major providers like Jio, Airtel, and VI have numerous outlets in Raichur city. For international travelers, a passport, visa, and a local reference address are required. The process usually takes a few hours for activation, and 4G 5G connectivity is generally excellent within the city limits. The local culture is conservative. For men, trousers and shirts are standard, while many in rural areas wear the traditional dhoti, pancha. Women typically wear saris or salwar kameez. When visiting religious sites like temples or mosques, it is important to dress modestly and remove footwear outside. People are generally polite. A simple namaskara goes a long way in building respect. The cuisine of Raichur is spicy and flavorfully reflecting the hot climate. Jolada roti, sorghum flat bread, served with yenni gai, stuffed eggplant, is a staple. Because it is a rice growing region, various rice dishes are popular. Don't miss the local Raichur Mirchi Bhaji for a snack. The influence of neighboring Andhra Pradesh is visible in the spicy pickles, and pappu dal varieties available in local eateries. For local travel, auto rickshaws are the most convenient mode, though it is advisable to negotiate the fare beforehand. Public buses operated by KKRTC, Kalyana Karnataka Road Transport Corporation, are frequent and connect all major towns. Tip: since Raichur is very hot, always carry a water bottle and wear sunglasses or sunscreen when traveling between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. Do's and don'ts. Do visit the Hatti gold mines with prior permission and the Raichur fort. Try the local Sona Masuri rice. Don't wander into remote riverbank areas during the monsoon, as water level in the Krishna and Tungabhadra can rise suddenly due to dam releases. Avoid political discussions in public spaces, as local sentiments can be strong. International visitors require a valid Indian visa. E-visa is applicable for many countries. No specific permits are needed to enter Raichur district itself. However, if you plan to visit restricted industrial areas like the interior of the thermal power station or the gold mines, you must apply for prior written permission from the respective administrative officers, KPCL or HGML. A 2 to 3 day trip is ideal for Raichur. Day 1 can be dedicated to Raichur city and the fort. Day 2 should focus on the historical sites like Maski or a visit to the Sakti Nagar area. Day 3 can be a spiritual excursion to Mantralayam or the river islands. It is best to plan your visit between October and March to avoid the blistering summer heat. Trip day-to-day agenda. Day 1, arrive at Raichur railway station, check-in, morning visit to Raichur fort and the EK Minar Mosque. Afternoon visit to the local markets. Day 2, day trip to Maski to see the Asokan inscriptions and the Lingsgur area ruins. Day 3, morning visit to the Nardagatte Island by boat. Afternoon visit to the RTFS viewpoint in Sakti Nagar. Evening departure. Raichur is generally a safe district for travelers. The local police are helpful and crime rates involving tourists are very low. Standard precautions should be taken. Avoid poorly lit areas at night and keep an eye on your belongings in crowded places like the railway station or bus stand. Emergency services can be received by dialing 100 or 112. Raichur maintains strong economic ties with Hyderabad, Telangana for healthcare and higher education. It acts as a bridge between northern and southern Karnataka. Its electricity powers industries in Bengaluru, making it valuable to the entire state's economy. The sad river waters also necessitate constant dialogue and cooperation with Andhra Pradesh and Telangana regarding dam management. Raichur is one of the few places where you can find the Persian script in inscription. The district has a mini Tibet in Sindanur, where a colony of Tibetan refugees was settled in the 1960s. The first thermal power unit in Karnataka was commissioned here in 1985. Raichur is a district of contrast, where the ancient stone walls of a fort coexist with the towering chimneys of a modern power plants. It is a place that literally and figuratively fuels Karnataka. While the climate can be harsh, the richness of its soil, the depth of its history, and the warmth of its people make it a hidden gem in the Deccan. Thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.